What is a first champion? It's a very simple question with a very simple answer. The first person to win a championship under the rules of any series. On a more symbolic note, there is only one first champion. The 7 drivers being displayed on your screen right now: the Real Gaming Freak, Jordan Edwards, Ethan Matheson, Slow Motion, Pentalica, Dog, and New Shade. All have positioned themselves and are fighting for the first Fairlight Sportsman Series title today. Whoever comes out on top will be etched into the record books as the first Featherlite Sportsman Series champion. Without further ado, here is the FSS Championship race. Green Flag Studios and Nitro Productions presents the Ford Performance 20 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. On the pole for this race is Pentalica. Flanked to his right is Ryan Johnston. What do you have to say about this race, Nitro?
It's certainly going to be an exciting one. There's 7 drivers fighting it out for the championship, and most of them qualified way in the back. Pentalica is the only one to be starting inside the top 15, so it's going to be certainly anyone's game to the very end.
Indeed it will be. His pace car's pulled on the pit road, leaving the field in the hands of Pentalica. Let's wave that cloth, Mr. Flagman. Green in the air. Pentalica with an early jump heading into turn 1.
Looks like a good run by Jackman down to the bottom, going to get past the 62.
62. VG is a big winner on this initial start. Had pretty bad runs throughout the season, looking to probably take the lead and win this race. But Pan, so far, seems to have the clear, strong car.
Oh, we're going 4 wide back in the pack.
4 wide. Oh, I think Ron Johnson hit the wall. Anyway, Pan leads a lap and gets a vital bonus point for this championship. And so far, we got trouble in turn 1.
Oh, no.
Who was that? Well, we'll need to get a replay on that. That just caught me completely by surprise. The caution's out, so we're going to be heading back to take the caution flag.
Pan leads it at the line.
More bonus points, looking to lead the most laps. So, let's go and head on back, see what happened here. Heading into turn 1, let's see, of course they're 4 wide at the line.
Was it the 20 of Yoshi?
I think Yoshi made it through. He went 4 wide to the bottom.
Oh, it's Emily.
Emily and... No, that's actually Pox... That's, okay, Emily, Pox, and Vortex Chaos. Heading into 1, Emily just straight up... Whoa!
I think what happened there is that the 61 of Vortex hooked Cozart in the right rear, and Emily was just a victim.
See, do we have a slow motion of this? Because that just caught me completely off guard. Okay, slow motion. Slow motion heading into turn 1. Look at Pox Cozart on the bottom here. Let's see.
You see, the 61 tries to find that hole, but Cozart's just there.
Ah, that's okay. Hooked his right... Oh, Jazz just almost up and over, pretty much.
Whoa, look at Ben squeak by. He may have gotten clipped there.
Barely. All the title guys made it through, although Matheson is not doing so hot.
This continues to be an absolutely miserable season for Emily.
At least her driver, Pentalica, is in position for this title, though I'm sure she would prefer to have some good runs herself.
Gotten word that all drivers involved are okay.
Yeah, they're just cleaning up the track right now. They hooked up Jazz's car to tow truck, get it taken into the infield. We're gonna go on board with on the roof of Vortex Chaos in this, and we just see. Oh man, that was just a hard hit there.
Yeah, that's going very fast into turn one. It's probably the fastest portion on this racetrack.
Okay, now just burning through these caution laps.
That's what Pan wants to see.
Pace car's going to pull onto pit road now. There will be 8 laps to go when we get to the line here. Pan is doing everything he needs to do to win this title.
Yep, and his main points rival is that number 2 of Shade, and Shade's not even in the top 10 at the moment.
The only other title rival is Real Gaming Freak in 10th position. But he's so far back in points that he would literally need a miracle to happen to win the title. Unfortunate, but that's just how these points situations play out sometimes. What do you say you take a lap of it, Nitro?
What? Who am I going to take for the championship? I'd say, going into this race, I would have said New Shade just because of how consistent he's been this season as the green flag is back out. But, Pan has absolutely come basically as this dominating force in this second half of the season with the win at Darlington, and then he won last week at Gateway. So, I don't know. I think I'm still going to put my money on New Shade.
I would say the same thing because of the points gap he was able to build on Dog in particular. Not necessarily Pantalica because he's in third, but just the momentum coming from 2 wins. He's now the winningest FSS driver. And I'm sure he would, as here comes random J53 trying to make the move through the lead underneath the bottom.
And that outside line, basically any track on this schedule, you never want to be up there.
Homestead, it can barely work, but Pantalica has not been able to work. Random leads his first lap of the race, and I think his first career lap, too.
Speaking of the outside lane trying to work, that's what Jackman's trying to do to get by Carnation, but Carnation just uses a side draft to work on VGO3 for the 4th spot.
That's what Yoshi is trying to do to his teammate Kyle the Killer, and then it actually worked.
It's a heartbreak for Yoshi. He missed out on this championship fight by 2 points.
Yeah. He can still take solace. He is and always will be the first FSS race winner.
There's Double D in the 98 running well.
Yeah, I heard rumblings, and Kyle actually confirmed it. He is going to be retiring after this race for sure. This season was kind of forgettable for Kyle the Killer fans mostly because just the bad runs.
He had a chance to win at Talladega, but lost it in a very thrilling last lap.
Indeed, Talladega is known for just those wild races and crazy finishes. Looks like Kyle's going to be able to, if he just holds on, which I believe he'll be easily able to hold on to it, he'll end out his Featherlite racing career with a top 10.
Yeah,
even if a top 5, because it looks like he has confidence in the car.
Should mention that Pantalica has managed to hold on to the 2nd position, which that could be pretty much crucial to lock up this championship if Shade is far enough down the order.
And something here, Pan has led 7 laps. That's half of the race. He would get the 5 bonus points if someone else is able to take this win from Random 53. If Random leads these last laps, he will get the bonus points for leading the most laps, not Pantalica. And I think Pantalica actually knows that because he actually tried to get rid of a different line into 3, try to get back to him.
I'll tell you what, I'd keep an eye on that Pepsi number 95 of Carnation. He's looking like he wants to make a run on Johnson.
Indeed he does. A shout out to Nick Stent Racing as a whole. All 3 of the cars in the top 10, looking very stout. Carnation making his return to the Carnation Cup. That's a different series. As the white flag waves, 1 more lap to go here in the Ford Performance 20. Random with a 2-car length lead on Pantalica, but Pantalica closes in by half a car length. Another half a car length through turn 2. Down the back straight for the final time.
Carnation sticks it down to the bottom. Pan peeks underneath, but he can't get a run.
Through 3 and 4. Winningest driver, near perfect season, Pantalica your Season 1 Featherlite Sportsman Series champion.
That's good for him.
Random J53 with his first top 10 of the season. Finishing results and points on the left side of your screen. We'll see you in the FCS race tomorrow. Signing off.
Don't ever look back on the world closing in. Be on the attack with your wings on the wind. All the things will begin. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. And it's ours for the taking. It's ours for the